I'm always looking for creative ways to play rhythm and lead lines as a worship guitarist. Learning triads in groups of 3 really did help me, and I know it can help you too. Check this out. These triad connections are easily movable to any key. Learning triads in groups of 3 can help you connect the common chord progressions that we use all the time So to start with, let's look at the D, G, and B strings. Some simple triads. We have an A, D, E. Moving up the fretboard, A. Then we just extend this little pinky. E. For me, looking at a set of 3 triads just makes it easier to sound musical because you find ways to connect those 3 triads. Hammering on, sliding up, extending, so we're just taking that simple triad shape there and hammering on to the D triad. I know that might be difficult for some of you to hammer on those, but that's something to work on because it's a good connection. Sliding up to the E triad, from the D triad, so extending your pinky to the 7th fret, keeping that same shape here for the E, and back down to 6. I use stuff like that for rhythm like I did in the intro. But you can also just put a little delay on here, but just do some simple lead lines looking at these same chord shapes here. So I'm just looking again at the chord shape, but with the 1 chord, and this is a 1-4-5 in the key of A, and what do I even mean by that? If we look at the major scale, this is my quick little theory tip for the day. That major scale is how those chords are created. So the first note A is A major. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th note is D. D major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th note in the scale is E. E major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's an F sharp. That becomes a minor. again, these things will connect. And on that one chord, A, you can always do this little move here. 3, 2 on the B string, 4, 2 on the G, and then 4, 2 on the D string. For this quick little lead line I created, just hitting the notes one at a time, you can call that being arpeggiated, but A, second fret of the G string, that same movement that we just did, and then it's going to an E chord. There's the E that we just learned here, but obviously on the different string sets, there's more of the triad shapes. This E shape, 4 on the G, 5 on the B string, and then back to 4 on the E string. With a little delay in there. So we're still looking at this shape, and you can just arpeggiate it, hitting the notes one at a time. 6 on the D, 4 on the G, 5 on the B string. Back to 4, and then that other shape. But you're just adding that A note in there. We can do the similar moves on the upper triads here. This time, instead of doing a full D chord, we just play the A and extend your pinky here like we did with the E. Twelve, 11 on the D string. Then the A, then the E. Just you keep that bar there in the 9th fret on the D, G, and B strings, and you can hammer on. And then always on this 5 chord, which is E major in this case for the key of A, just the same move as we did with the A. Nine, 10 on the B string, hammer on and pull off. Then 11, 9, 11, 9. 11, 9 on the G, 11, 9 on the D. Back to the barring the D, G, and B strings on the 9th fret. You're keeping that bar as you. I like to do it this way anyway. I love using these little connections because We get chord charts thrown at us at our worship rehearsal. They're simple chords, but these little connections can help us create movement around the chords, create melody in a simple way for both rhythm and lead lines. We can just play better worship guitar and sound more connected by using groups of 3 triads. And all these ideas are easily movable. We can do it anywhere. The key of D, we just look at that bar shape, but use in the 7th fret of the D, G, and B strings, we're barring instead of the other positions. Easily movable. This is fun stuff. If they change a key on you real quick, you already have the shape. You just move it to a different position, and all the chords, the basic chords, are right at your fingertips. And most 80 to 90% of chord progressions that I use at church have the 1, the 4, and the 5 chord. They'll add the minor in there here and there, but you still, that shape is under your fingers also. So these little moves are something you can do consistently to create rhythm and lead lines. Groups of 3 triads are a great way to connect the guitar fretboard and just play better worship guitar in general. I hope you took away some ideas from the video today. And remember, God is good.